Hi, welcome to today's Time for All Ages. This video really is a time for all ages. It's about the senior youth group and something remarkable they did today. I'm going to tell you about that in the next few moments. Actually, they're going to tell you about some things too because we have some great video. So join me, Pat Woods, DRE at Abraham Lincoln Unitarian Universalist Congregation, and let me tell you about what your senior youth have been up to. Several weeks ago, the senior youth group asked me if there was something they could do that would both help the earth and help people. And I said, well, why don't you check out H2O for Life, an organization that does both those things? And that's exactly what the senior youth did. The SYG researched all the projects that H2O for Life sponsors around the world and settled upon one, a fundraising for the Navajo Nation to help provide water containers so that the Navajo people could have access to clean drinking water. So what did we do? We decided to go on a 5-kilometer water walk.
So what's this water walk about?
Well, we're just trying to raise awareness for the Navajo Nation. They need water supplies and just the lack of water around the world and basically the conservation of our water resources. Since water is a very important resource, we just need to be able to conserve it, not waste it on things that shouldn't be wasted on.
H2O for Life suggested that we walk for 5 kilometers carrying 6 liters of water to approximate the kinds of things that people, usually women, around the world have to do in order to get water for their daily needs.
Is so that we can carry the water that other people might have had to carry, about not exactly the same amount but close, so we can carry it just to kind of feel like what they had to do.
To make sure everyone could attend, we split our walk into 2 sessions and did about 2/3 of the distance in the first session and about 1/3 of the distance in the second session. Either way, walking with that kind of water was challenging.
So how's it going? How's this water feeling?
It gets heavier by the minute. I definitely, you feel every ounce, weight, pound of it. You get really tired.
Okay, well let's do some more then. Okay, so we had an ambitious goal of 5 kilometers. We made it about 2.5 miles, which is not half bad. How do you feel?
Well, got really tired.
Really tired on my back and my shoulders. I just can't imagine what the people who have to actually do this multiple times a week.
Sure, now we're going to be asking the congregation to help us get $250 to send to the Navajo Nation so that they can have water storage. What would you say to encourage people to donate to this cause?
Well, just feeling like how hard it is just with what we have. I can't imagine how they must do it without proper tools and equipment. So I think that any money you can send to buy the proper equipment would definitely make it easier on them and definitely help.
Yeah, we'd be so thankful if you could donate anything.
Well, between all the groups, we managed to get our 3.5 miles. So what do you have to say to folks who might be considering donating to this cause?
It's definitely worth it. So it's going to the Navajo Nation. So it is staying, kind of in this continent. But I mean, it is a worldwide struggle, which is important to consider. I really think supporting Indigenous peoples here in North America is really important. And I mean, there's people who walk, 3 or 4 times as far every day with twice the amount of water. And I can't even imagine what that would be like.
So if you like what you saw and what you heard, despite the wind blowing in the microphone, we'd like to invite you to donate to this wonderful cause for H2O for Life and for the Navajo Nation. The Senior Youth Group would especially like to thank the Social Justice Committee for having inspired them to do this work and like to invite everyone in our congregation to help the Navajo Nation. Bye-bye.